Yeah, anytime we lose on our home court, we're quite disappointed, and obviously it was not a good first half of basketball, and I was proud. We had some kids that I thought came in off the bench and really fought in the second half for us and tried to spark us. Kendall Coley in particular came in, really attacked the offensive glass and played 10 minutes but had 6 rebounds, just really found a way to kind of spark our team. And but it was too little and too late, and we already know when you're playing anybody in the Big Ten Conference, much less the number 11 team in the country, we can't come out shell-shocked and turn the ball over like the way we did, and just thought we were really pressing in the first half and couldn't find ways to settle in and play Nebraska basketball. And when we finally did that in the second half, obviously 40 second half points, just a little bit better offensive effort, but like I said, too little, too late.
Maryland shot 37 free throws and you guys had 27 fouls. How would you, evaluate the way your team defended and dealt with their physicality and aggressiveness?
Yeah, I thought Maryland did a good job of really trying to get into our bodies, just aggressively off the dribble and trying to go at us. And we had a few frustration fouls where we were frustrated about something, and then we might foul away from the basketball, and that or away from the basket, and then that gets you closer to the bonus, and just not much of a flow in this ball game because of all the fouls.
And I guess particularly in that first quarter, what do you think was what attributed, to your team's kind of offensive struggles to get that rhythm going?
Yeah, I think we just we missed a couple of easy layups early, and then we had some turnovers that were forced by their aggressive switching man-to-man defense, and I think we then started to really kind of press and trying to play frantic and fast and trying to get it all back, and we wanted to stay in attack mode, but I think that we did that with just way too much dribble, over dribbling, and then kind of forcing up and not really making them move. When we started to really pass the ball, move the ball in the second half, we got much better results.
Maybe obviously it's a tough game, but what do you take away from this game moving forward? You guys got to get back and get ready for later.
Yeah, I think that this is just, one of those games where it's like, we keep saying the same things over and over, can't let ourselves dig ourselves a hole early. We can't get off to slow starts, and I think we've got to really find a way to learn from that and make a change and just really ask ourselves, what do we want this team to be down the stretch? And we've got some things we really need to improve.
Jazz, what has she given you that's still pretty elite, and what do you need more from her?
Yeah, I think that she still has great floor vision, is able to make plays for our team, even in a game where maybe the offense isn't quite just clicking 100%. She still finds ways to make plays for her teammates, but I think the biggest growth is just, I think, the last few ball games, she has really still stayed very locked into our defensive game plan and found ways to, take away scouting report defense and keep her focused there on the defensive side of the ball.
Outside of the turnovers, at times in that first half, did it feel like you guys were getting good looks that just weren't kind of going down?
There was a couple times where I felt like we made the right read, and we knew they were going to switch on a baseline inbounds play. We slipped to the bucket, we make the right read, we get it, and then we just couldn't finish. But I think they also had really good weak side help, and we would think we were going to be open for a catch and leading us to the basket, and then boom, they'd come from the help, and maybe that help defense just kind of made us adjust our shot enough to miss, and a few things like that.
Amy, Alexis has had a fantastic year so far, but they made it really hard for her today, only 2 points. What made it so hard for her today?
Well, Alexis is kind of nursing. She's not 100%. She hurt herself in our Purdue game. We were going to try to tape her up and have her go today. She retweaked her ankle again, and so we sat her down for the rest of the ball game, and obviously she only played 15 minutes. She still was able to get 10 rebounds in those 15 minutes, but I think it'll be something that we're going to have to try to get her back to healthy.
What do you tell your team when they're down 37-14 in the half?
Yeah, I mean, we're just focusing on the process. What needs to happen on each possession for us to be the best team that we're capable of, and that doesn't change for me if we're down 37-14 or if we're up 37-14 or if we're tied or if we're whatever. Is what adjustments need to happen, what needs to happen on the next possession, what needs to happen on each possession for us to be the best team that we're capable of being, both offensively and defensively, and that's where we keep our focus.